Hey, it's Roxy Manning at Style 360, and I've caught up with Alex McCord from The Real Housewives of New York. How are you, Alex?
I'm great, Roxy.
So tell me about some of the shows you've seen while in Fashion Week this week. Have you had a favorite?
You know what? I always love seeing the Academy of Art University show. I think that the young designers who are graduating, they haven't gotten to the point yet where they're playing to their backers.
Right.
And they're fearless. I mean, they just walk up to the bridge and jump off it in terms of their creativity. I think it was Stephen Ew whose knitwear really thrilled me.
What did it look like?
Actually, I was saying that my 6-year-old would say it was a triceratops because it was pointy. It had little points coming out of it. All knitwear.
Kind of Gaga-esque, like in a...
Oh, yeah, I'd absolutely see Lady Gaga in them.
Yeah.
I loved that. I really loved Pamela Rowland, which I was at earlier. Can't wait to see Walter.
I know. Now we're backstage at Walter, and you know the energy is really nice back here. What are you most excited to see? Why do you love him as a designer?
Well, I think he's just a great person, but even before I met him personally, I was always thrilled by his looks. I mean, they were just fun and funky and a little bit rock and roll, but sexy, and they wore a lot of Walter stuff on the show that is about to premiere March 4th. So you're going to see the Walter Baker fashion show on The Real Housewives.
Great. You know, I just was speaking with Jill not too long ago, and she said this season is explosive.
It is. It is.
So it's going to be even more so than the last few seasons?
You know what? No matter what you've been edited into or no matter what you've set up for yourself, if there's any type of a facade going on, eventually that all falls away and everyone's true colors come out. And I think you'll really see a lot of that this season. I think that, you know, I, for one, say things that I've never said before. And I think it's going to be exciting.
So does anyone really ruffle your feathers this season?
Yes, and when it happens, you know it.
That's great. And what do you think about Kelly Ben Simone's Playboy pictorial?
Listen, I think that when moms want to celebrate their bodies and, you know, say that they're in good shape, more power to her. That's great. I haven't seen it. Oh, I've seen the cover. I haven't seen inside, but, you know, good for her.
Yeah, good for her. Exactly. Back to fashion really fast. What are some of your favorite looks you've been seeing on the runway this season?
I am really loving the mohair.
Okay.
I'm really loving the sort of metallic tops with the threads of metallic stuff in the trousers. Loving seeing the clean, sort of almost like menswear for women.
She's the hottest, right? Isn't she beautiful?
She is, and she looks spectacular in your clothes.
She's the best.
She's the best. I was just telling Roxy that the new season of Housewives is kind of like the Walter Baker fashion show.
Exactly.
Because I wore so much of his
loves
stuff.
Walter.
She actually described it in a really great way. She said it was kind of rock and roll, sexy, but just a lot of fun. You know?
That's exactly what it is. Rock and roll. It's cool. It's hip. It's day. It's night. It's anytime. And you look like $1 million when you wear it.
Like $1 million.
And you feel sexy.
Yeah. You're still excited about being on the show, though, and everything.
Absolutely.
You're going to stick with it for a while, are you?
You know what? I'm going to stick with it for as long as they want me to. And we're having a good time. I think, oh my gosh, this season is crazy.
It's just so much more than before.
It is. It is.
Well, great. Well, thank you
You
so
are
much,
welcome.
Alex.
No
Can't
problem.
wait to
Always
see you
a
on the
pleasure
show.
to talk to you.
Absolutely. Thank you.